bit, but I decided to go with Shinanu Onaku, who I know is another center. But
with the 28th pick,
the gap
and we have a trade to
and
announce.
the best player available was kind of insane. Best player available who was
with the 31st pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select the 21-year-old point guard from Oakland University. With the 32nd pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select the 21-year-old center with the 33rd with the 30th with the
push it for a deal next year. That sounds good to me. Maybe a scrub player that I can trade. Okay. That actually. Any of them that don't make me. Yeah, okay. Because since I'm only doing a 2-year, I wouldn't mind to give up a 2018. That. Yeah, but I don't want it. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? What's the... Okay. Anyway. See, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then, I'm going to try to get rid of this one. Oh, wait, no. That did what I wanted it to. Yeah, okay. Awesome. So now, let me just double check. And I think I can send to the end. I can. Fantastic.
38th pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select the 22-year-old shooting guard from Seton Hall University.
Alright, so now that the draft is over, let's take a look at... Or let's sign them, rather. Okay, obviously, that's not a lot of leeway in this. Okay. I'm actually gonna let both of them go. I'm gonna keep Hollis around and let Stauskas and Holmes go because what is... Well, on a deal that cheap. With that cheap, yeah, that cheap, we're going to keep them around. Okay. Now begins the arduous process of free agency and trying to figure out what our team needs the most. In my mind, we need a 3 or a 4. But, you know. Okay, so we're beyond this now. Qualifying offers. I don't think we're going to have any of those because we, you know, didn't have anybody try to sign our players, which isn't horribly surprising. Okay, my free agents. Ish Smith, Isaiah Kanan, Elton Brand. In my mind, Elton Brand, go away. Christian Wood, you can pass out. Kanan, it'd be nice to keep you around, but not gonna lose any sleep if you don't. Alright. Alright. So, best player available. It'd be nice to have Luau Deng. It would. Let's try to focus on that. Let's Let's see what his other offers are. Oh, okay. So it seems like if you're... Let's just offer him 31. Let's... So 3 years at, like, 10.55. Right? I think that'll work. With a player option, if he wants. How about that? Kobe? Sorry, Kobe. Jeff Green, let's give him a basic offer as a backup, because nobody really wants Jeff Green, but he is indeed there if you need to be. Alright, and before I go much farther, I think I'm going to try to make a few trades. If I can figure out how to do that. Why is it not? It's very strange that it's not giving me like a ability to... It's like, yeah, I have a trade block, but let's say theoretically I want to put, you know, Stauskas on the trade block. What does that mean? Very strange. And I mean, just because we're here, I've got to offer the big guys, you know, their money. Okay, so we've done this. Does that mean he's accepted the offer? Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna have to accept that because he's what we need for sure. Um,
So that's pretty good there. Let's show the biggest stats of the guys. Player stats, rank, even the most regular one. Not even that.
Oh, so that's what I've done wrong. Is that I should have done the trades during the year.
Go ahead, guys, do this trade. Give me both backs. Looking pretty good. Same team. Well, you guys are cool, man. Even some of the game, that's all it is. You got 2 blocks. You just gonna go out. Oh, you got.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know why it's not letting me trade, but that's okay. Because for what it's worth, it doesn't really matter. I can do all the trades at the beginning of the year if need be. Larry Sanders is retired. Yeah, we're into the point where it's just I'm giving up money for nothing. So I just need to make it out of here. And see how people progress. Okafor is very good. Ding, took a little bit of a hit. These two here, Noel and Okafor, are in business. I'm hoping that maybe I can package Embiid with maybe some of my small forward depth for somebody, because I do have a lot of space in the salary cap. But I think already with the addition of Ding and with the improvement of these guys, we are going to be doing a little bit better. But Summer League, let's just fill that out automatically. This isn't, okay, this isn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to do, let's just simulate through these. Oh, shoot. Yeah, simulate. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay. That's fine. I'd like to load the draft class. This one. This is for 17. Okay. Game. Okay. Training camps is what I was excited for. Okay. Big man offense. Let's go ahead and put Jaleel in that. Because how many camps do we have? We have 2. Okay. Jaleel's our rock. He's what we're basing our entire thing around. So I think that this would be the biggest thing for him. Okay, so yeah, that was definitely a good idea, and I'm probably going to invest everything in him right now, at least this year. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, I guess I can't. In which case, I will I'll do the big man offense with Noel, because he's where most of our points are going to come from. Noel and Okafor are going to be the center of this team, at least the way I'm rebuilding it. Okay. So now we are outside of this. We are going to advance into the season, and before the season starts, ergo right now, we are going to propose some trades and see what we can get. Namely, I would really like to drop. We don't really have a lot of overhead. Carl Landry, sure. Let's just see what we can get for Carl Landry. Actually, no, I'm a little too greedy. There's no need to have 3 superstar, quote-unquote, centers. So I'm going to see if I can package Covington with Embiid for someone. Maybe I can. Who knows? There we go. Wow, that is an offer. I don't know why they would make that offer, but okay, I'll keep that in mind. It's sort of very tempting to take that right off the bat. Yeah. Let's do Hollis instead and see. I guess the game isn't freezing. It just takes a lot of logic to be able to figure this out, I guess. Maybe I should just do one player at a time. That's horrible. Why would you offer me that? Okay, let's just do this Unaku guy. Because he is not a proven commodity at all. Dougie Buckets. Huh. No. No, thank you. No. Now we're talking, actually. Let's keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm gonna make that deal. Let's see if we can drop Carl Landry, because he is sort of dead weight. See if we can just lose his salary and maybe pick up somebody else. That's tempting. Not so much. Not so much. No. Ursanen's a little bit tempting. That, no. For a second there I thought that was Andrew Wiggins, but it's not. Pat Patterson. And then we're swapping first round picks. Yeah, actually, that seems kind of like a no-brainer. And maybe a couple of more trades. Sort of just left wondering why they think I would accept any of these. He's way too much money for how good or for how sort of average he is. Wow. Yes. 100% yes. The only problem is now I've created another depth issue. with the center position. But that's okay. We can deal with that. We can deal with that because you know what? I am going to do something that probably isn't a great idea. But I'm going to try to package these two together. What? Oh boy, maybe this wasn't a great idea. Anyway, I guess if I had to pick, which one would I want more? I am getting rid of Nerlens. Sorry. Steven Adams is a better player. Holy Christ. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's take a look at our game plan here. So we've got Dragic, Courtney Lee, Ben Simmons, Derek Favors, Jaleel, Steven, splitting minutes. I would prefer if they were splitting. That's good. Well, is there a reason why? Do we think that maybe Ding could play there? This isn't bad. This isn't bad. The only issue is we do need, like, yeah. I think Embiid is a little bit superfluous at this point. We need to drop Embiid and get, you know, a 1 or a 2. That's for sure. So let's do that. Are you serious? That is tempting, but then it just creates another issue with small forward depth. No. No. Why? No. No. Yeah, this isn't looking too good. This might be the best trade to make. Which is... What would I be left with, though, in terms of small forwards? I mean, I've still got Ben Simmons, Hollis Thompson. I'm just losing Deng. I'm not really losing that much. I'm going from a 78 and 79 to a 78 to 73. But I'm picking up significant... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just hope the offer is still there. Okay. And the bad news is that we're going to dump Noah almost immediately. Yeah, bye Noah. And it would be even better if we could get something useful out of him. probably a shooting guard. Some depth shooting guard, because we are a little bit heavy right now on most other positions. Josh Richardson isn't really speaking to me, and they're making me give up some shooting guard depth. No. That one's alright, so I'll keep 7 in mind. No. We could get Ish back, but then we're not really moving anywhere. You know what? Let's go with 7, because 7 does a lot of things. It thins out. Yes, I think 7 is a good choice to make. Then let's take one last look at our coaching game plan. Let's rebuild these minutes. So, yeah, let's not do that. Let's have D Rose at the 2, Goran at the 1, Ben Simmons at the 3, Favors at the 4, Okafor at the 5, splitting minutes, essentially, between Okafor and Adams. Lou Williams is being backup to both the 1 and the 2, same with Courtney Lee. Pat Patterson is the depth for these fellows, along with Steven. Stauskas is sort of the end-of-the-bench guy, and these guys are there in case somebody dies. And in which case we would just be fucked anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to say we're going to make the playoffs, but I think we're going to do a lot better. So here we go. Loss. Well, we've already won more games than what we did before the All-Star break. We only won 3 games before the All-Star break last year, at least in my simulation, not in real life. So, that's good. That's exciting. Festus Ezeli for... No, thank you. No, thank you. You're trying to give me Ish Smith back? No. You're doing very well. Thank you very much. Now things can change, obviously, and it seems like they are changing somewhere. But seems like I can't decide if we won. Oh, there we go. Marvin Williams. Why would you do that? Let's at least take a look. Mo Williams. Okay. I guess they're just trading him because of salary. Oh yeah, salary. That's what they're looking at. But still, though, I'll take it. Sure. Yeah, I probably should fix that. Oh God! And this is with Goron out. I did not realize that. Yeah, without Goron, we are a much worse team. So it'll be interesting to see how we do. But I suppose that's why. I suppose that's where Mo comes in. That would be horrible. That would. I don't know why anybody would accept that trade. Ditto. Yeah. Shut up. No. Here we go. There we go. Beat the Cavs? Magic or nothing. Jazz got us. Timberwolves, who cares? Brooklyn, Bucks. Memphis, we'll probably lose to the Mavs. Oh, okay. I mean, it seems like we're going to make the playoffs, barring a complete meltdown. And that's good. I mean, that's a big jump for being the worst team in the league. Still getting creamed, but we're getting creamed by the good teams. But we're somehow beating the Cavs and the Heat. Fourth in the conference. Let's take a look at the people here. MVP, Kevin Durant, that always happens. Ben Simmons, my very own Ben Simmons. What did he average? 15, 9, and 8? Oh my God. Wait. Without shooting threes? Jesus, man. That's insane. I'm dumbfounded. That's insane. Yeah, in no known universe. Also, in no known universe, Kyrie is most improved player. Okay. Sure. Alright, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. None of my players are on there, of course, but I'm sure that they'll be on here. Or here, rather. Okay. So here we are a 4 seed. Going up against the Magic. So let's simulate this round. See what happens. We lost. Okay, so a first round exit. Which is a little disappointing. But, you know, it's better than last year. And, since this is a 2-year simulation versus what most people are doing, which is just a 1-year simulation. How did the Bulls make it that far? But anyway. Wow, they beat so they swept the Cavs? Anyway. I truly believe that if we had if we had Goron the whole year, then we would have been okay. That would be interesting if Kobe Bryant signed with the Grizzlies for 1 year, let alone any of these other ones. Chris Anderson, David West at the Raptors. That could probably happen. A lot of these are probably realistic retirements after this year. Well, quite a lot of them, though. Popovich retiring. Kobe and Pierce. Okay. So now we get to do one full more year. Okay, there's no realignment. Let's go and do this lottery. I don't expect to be in the lottery. Oh, shoot, I guess I have that. So I might be 8. Okay, so we're at 9. What a weird world. Pacers getting the number 1. Alright, though. That's okay. Staff signing, I really don't want to mess with this stuff. Just simulate it. Alright.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft.
I am going to try to get rid of this pick. Because we are in a win now mode. Wow, I have a lot of picks. Okay. Guess I sort of unknowingly amassed them. We are in a win now mode, and oh my god, that's amazing. Not so much. Also not so much. Pretty solid. No. 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 Let's do this shit. And let's... Oh, okay, that was... Let's just get rid of these two. Maybe some depth. Ty Lawson. I'm feeling like... Let's get some Ty Lawson up in here. Okay. In which case, we can send to the end.
With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Harry Giles from Duke University.
Okay, rookie signings, of which I have none. Yeah, I'm actually okay with all of those things. Qualifying offers, just Steven Adams. Yeah, we're gonna do that. My free agents. These are not good. If we lose this core, we're kind of fucked. But something tells me that we might not. Would really like to have him back. As well as Steven Adams. It'd be really nice to have Steven Adams back. Okay, so now we are doing pretty good. We've got back our core. And just to double check, I will take a look at the roster. So we have... Seems like a lot of point guards, but they play shooting guard as well. Small forward, we have this. Derek Favors there. And at the center position, we have quite a bit of depth. But it's good depth. Let's simulate the player progression, see how people are doing. Jaleel up 3, Ben Simmons up 3, Bradley up 1, Rose up 1, Dragic down 2. So we're going to start Rose this year instead of the other way around. Jeremy Grant is moving up in the world. All of our depth is moving up, which is great news for us. Summer League, let's go ahead and go to training camps. auto-generate at this point because this is going to be our last simulated season. We have 2 camps again. I think that we would need to focus maybe on Jaleel again. Seems like good use to me. Especially the driving layup. And let's go ahead and do some basketball 101. No, athleticism with Dwight, just in case he's slipping a bit. Actually, let's do perimeter shooting with D-Rose, because he's going to be our go-to, and he's going to need to be able to step it up a little bit more consistently, because there's going to be a lot of scoring coming from his point. And since we're here, let's take a look at the minute allocation. We've got Rose starting, in which case I'm actually going to take a couple of minutes away from him and put it to him. But should we put... I'm happy with this, actually. Ben Simmons, Jaleel starting, Dwight there, Steven Adams. Now, is Steven Adams superfluous in this lineup? That's what I'm wondering. No, he's not at all. In fact, Steven Adams is really our only depth at the position. So we have 2 positions and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, and that's the only depth we have. So if one of them goes down, we are moderately screwed. But we could play small ball, I guess. But actually, let's try to drop Ty Lawson off for a big man before the season starts. I believe that is probably our best move. It would be a little bit ironic to pick up Embiid again, but at this point in our team's history or hypothetical history, it would be a good choice. Trey Burke, not so much. Jordan Mickey, not really speaking to me. Not interested in draft picks. Frank Kaminsky, I just don't know. No. That's something. Let's keep 17 in mind. But do we want 17 or do we want this? I think that 17 is a better deal. It's a better rounded deal because we get a backup here and we get a slight upgrade. Well, we're losing a lot of depth there. Let's just go with this one. Oh wait, no, that's worse. Ultimately, he's not going to play anyway. So, let's just go with this one. Mo Williams wasn't getting any minutes. R is obviously going to be probably our 1 and our 5. I think they should be a little bit closer. Maybe like that. Steven Adams, Embiid, Goran picking up a little bit more minutes than that. How about let's do like that. Louis Williams. Okay, I mean, Lou Williams isn't a bad 10th man. Let's be real here. Okay. I'm happy with this. So, the moment of truth is upon us, where we simulate the season. No way. So a super good start so far, like insanely good. don't want to jinx it, but it's definitely obvious so far that we have seen a marked improvement the second year over the first year. So even if we, we should still make the playoffs. I'm not going to do that. That would mess with our depth. But we seem to be beating most teams in the East. We just beat the Warriors, which is very surprising. Did not happen at all last year, because they were the champions in the simulated season. Yeah, I don't know why I would do that. Sorry. Our chemistry is taking a little bit of a hit, and I'm not really certain why that's happening. But as long as we're winning, I'm not horribly concerned. So it seems like we're beating the Cavs, but then getting blown out by the Magic. They've already offered this trade to me. I don't want him. But I mean, we could just be taking the Cleveland approach and sort of phoning it in until after the All-Star break and then turning it on. Who knows? But at the trade deadline, I'm going to take a look and make sure that rotations are working okay. For the last time, I don't want to trade Julio. No, that's a terrible idea. Oh my god. That one is sort of tempting, but still no. So it seems like the East is a lot more top-heavy, because I had not won nearly as many games at this point in the race last year, but I was like even higher placed than this. Because it seems like I might end up being fourth again, third or fourth again, despite winning double the games. Because I mean, we've won 50 games and we're still third. That's pretty crazy, especially in the East. Win these out. Okay. So we got third. LeBron got most valuable, which is normal for real life, but strange for 2K. Harry Giles. Tyreek Evans got that last year. Weird. So did Rudy. Henry Ellenson got most improved player. Damian Lillard. Ben Simmons got All-NBA second team. I want to look at his stats, because in 2016 it was just a crazy amount of everything. 15, 9, and 8. This year it was 15, 8, and 9. At a slightly worse percentage. I mean, he's not even shooting threes. What is this, like, PER? Anyway, he must have been injured or set out a little bit, because he didn't play nearly as many minutes. But that's okay. I didn't make it to any of those things, but that's to be expected. So I am a third seed. Everything is pretty normal here. Cleveland's the 1. Orlando's the 2. That's not quite normal. Alright. So, fingers crossed. We are... Okay, so it's actually not too terribly top-heavy. We were right in the thick of it. It was just the top 3 were very close. But, here we go. So we swept we have made it out of the first round, which is exciting, especially the 76ers, because 2 years ago we were the worst team in the league. Now we're going up against a team that had our number the entire year, the Magic. They have a better record than us. Here we go. It's okay. It's okay. We've been eliminated, folks. But I'd like to take a minute to see what we've accomplished. I'd like to take a minute to look at this Magic team. Brandon Ingram, Hezonja, Oladipo, Biyombo, Vujacic. Oh, a nickel. I thought it was Aaron Gordon, Elfrid Payton, Fournier, John Henson. See, this is mainly their team. I mean, they don't have Biyombo anymore, I don't think. I don't think they had Biyombo, but they have Ibaka. This is mainly just them, other than Brandon Ingram. Kudos to them, I guess. I was out-simulated. But the finals is going to be Thad Young. I mean, put up 11 and 9, I guess. You're solid, shooting 30% from outside. Here are the retirements. If anybody wants to take a look at them. Chuck Hayes is still playing. Weird. But there we are, I guess. So we had 2 seasons, and we took the 76ers from the worst team in the league to a playoff team in their first year. And in their second season, we made it out of the first round, and then got swept by the eventual Eastern Conference champions. We didn't get swept. I think we lost 1 game. But, you know, made a lot of moves. So let me know what you think. It could have made some moves better, or if I made too many moves. But I'm going to make more series like this. I'm probably just going to do it with each team and see what happens. So thanks for checking out my video, and remember to like and subscribe if you liked the video. Thanks.